It's your boy Yinka, back here again with another little video, little reaction. As I usually say, I'm not gonna talk anymore, so let's get into the video.
Wait, question for you. So you previously described yourself as a certified bad bitch.
24/7.
Do you
days off?
Do you like slay? Like you got mad bitches because you're a certified bad bitch.
Do you got mad
bitches?
No, I feel like I'm somewhat retired. What do you? Okay, wait. Let me finish before I answer.
Of course.
I have to pause the video. I'm sorry. I have to pause it. Number one, before any of you people are fooled, this thing right here, this specimen right here, is a male. This specimen is a male. This specimen also, I said, they can get men, or he can get men. I just want you people to let that soak up, and we'll get back into the video.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
Do you get mad bitches?
As in like.
And by the way,
who do you go for?
Who do you go,
guys or girls?
Guys, girls,
or
both.
I like boys. I like men.
Okay, you like men.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, because when I drink, like, I'm personally like, I don't like vagina, but like I'm down to play with some ass and titties. Like, that's fun.
All right.
That's why I asked Kiko.
Get it?
That's why I asked Kiko.
So
about your sexuality.
So like, I don't know. I kind of get the impression. Like, I feel like you got game. So like, do you get mad bitches?
Honestly, yes. However, let me clarify something. I feel like the older that I'm getting, I'm washing them away. Why? Because I'm getting older. I want a man who loves me
23?
openly.
You're 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
But you got plenty of time to sow the wild oats. Is that how that goes?
Let's spill the tea real quick, okay? Like, let's spill the tea. My experiences from dating are way more different than theirs. I'm a trans girl. Like, men, honestly, like, it's so fucking rare that you ever even find a guy that's being like, let me take you out. Let's go see a movie. Let's go have dinner. No, they're just trying to fuck. I'm a fetish to like 98% of those guys. You know? So my thing right now is like, okay, yeah, sexually I can probably have whatever the fucking guy I want to.
You sure about that?
No, honestly, like there has not, I'm going to be 100% honest. Like if I genuinely like that guy, or if I like, oh, like, you know.
There's nothing godly about it.
Yeah.
Not you, sorry.
So like if I'm attracted to them sexually, like I've 95% of the time I'll get it. However, I'm getting to a certain age now, like a level of maturity, where it's like, okay, sex is just sex at this point. I want intimacy, and I want it outside of closed doors.
Yep. You want something that's not shallow and superficial. You want more than just sex.
Yeah, like
Yep.
Like I crave intimacy, like, and honestly, like that's something that I want long term, and I'm at a level of maturity. Like I said, I'm clearing the fucking roster. I don't give a if you're a fucking football player, if you know so and so person, if you know X, Y, and Z. Like I don't give a like
clearing the roster.
I am just baffled that I don't know whether to believe this person. I don't know whether to believe him. That you have a roster of men, and if you do, hey, you're in a community that are already confused, and there's some degenerate type of behavior that goes on in that community. So maybe you do, and I know behind closed doors, some men, yeah, they do some weird type of behavior. But hey, you do you. Live your truth, as they call it, your truth, as they like to say, because everyone has different truth somehow. Like there's not one truth in this world, it's different truths.
During the roster, what do you mean by that? Do you have confirm or deny?
Do you have blue
is there
checks
a roster
in your DMs?
Yeah.
You're just running through famous dudes?
I'm not gonna be like talking like, yeah, I have hundreds, but I have like a good amount.
But you said a roster, so like, what question for you? What's the most amount of people that you've dated?
All at once?
All at once.
Like in rotation?
Same time, rotation, however you want to.
Honestly, like 3.
In rotation.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like I'll have men. I'm like, okay, this one's annoying me. Like, okay, it's time to clear his ass and let's bench this person right there.
Do you meet men it's like through March dating Madness apps? Out here?
Honestly, okay, so I did the dating app thing. like I said, it was a full fetish. Like that's all it was. So I
Did you put it
canceled
on
that.
your? Sorry.
So how do they know that you're trans?
That's what I was gonna ask. Do you put it out
100%.
there?
I don't care how passable you are. I feel like you have to disclose.
Respect.
And this is why.
Very
because
important.
They're especially like,
Ding.
like there's like, okay, let's say I go out on a guy and and honestly, you know, I'm gonna talk about this right now. At my job.
Do it. Let's go.
No, at my job, I had an experience with an old coworker. I'm not gonna say what my real job
Say his
is.
full name.
No.
What's his
I'm
social?
not gonna say his name. But I got offended because, long story short, he basically said that if he went on like a date with a trans girl and he didn't know that she was trans, and she is like a baddie, like I'm talking ass, titties, like operating, you wouldn't even fucking tell. Like this is the baddest bitch. And he found out that she was trans. He said that he would feel the need to bring out his
Oh.
Exactly.
So it's a safety issue.
It's a safety issue. Like it doesn't matter what you are. Like I feel like you can be the most cuntiest, like fucking bad bitchery, like passable girl. I feel like you have to disclose. And I get it. Some girls like it kind of comes to a pride thing too with trans girls. It's like, well, I worked so hard to get to my womanhood and blah 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 blah. I get that and I fully respect it. Like whatever you want to be still. But when it comes to a man and especially in dating, and this, like I said, this is my opinion. And like, if any other like trans girls are watching, or if any other trans girls are watching, any of the dolls are watching, hit my DMs because, and if I'm saying something that's misinforming, educate me because I'm totally open to that. But I feel like when you're one of the dolls, you have to disclose when it comes to dating because this is how there's things like violence, you know, X, Y, and Z. This is how trans girls like end up in sticky situations 9 times out of 10. Because they don't disclose.
You're
However,
right. X,
however,
Y, and Z,
however,
particularly X and Y.
I will say that. However, I will say though that being in the social scene, I can walk into a bar and I'm the most confident bitch ever.
No one cares if you're the most confident bee ever. It doesn't flipping matter. It does not matter. Like, damn, I don't know what kind of degeneracy is going on in this society that, bro, you in this panel, you're taking up quite a bit of space. And like there's some other things you need to be worried about other than having a lot of confidence. It's cool to have a lot of confidence, that's cool and all. But there's some other things you need to start working on, and
a man will still go out of his way. And these are the ones that I'm talking about that are like little closets or whatever you want to call them, to be like, tranny.
I agree. I've heard the same thing from some of my friends. They're like,
But
if I
guess
found out,
what?
because I went to Thailand and they're like, bro, like the lady boys, whatever. I didn't do anything.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
But they're like,
are
if I
technically called
found out that, because a lot of them are really believable. Like they get their
No, they're
Adam's apple
gorgeous.
shaved down, they get their like they get everything done. And I've heard the same thing from like a couple of my friends. They're like, yeah, I'm sweating if I find out that.
yeah, this was a crazy video. Very interesting video. These podcasts are just interesting. They have some interesting characters on them, and that character was one of the interesting characters. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible. Comment down below. Let's get a discussion going down below. So comment down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at YinkaThatGuy. And I'm out.